everybody, buenos dias. How are you feeling this morning? Hopefully you woke up well rested after a nice night of sleep and you're ready to start the cycle of a new day. It's the morning, it's the time for yin, so do that check-in with yourself, see how you're feeling, do any little extra stretches or movements that you might need to do to get your body moving in the morning. Take a few deep breaths in. If you can be outside in the natural world, watching the world wake up, just take some slow, gentle movements this morning as you are leaning into the cycle of a new day. We're on day 161 of the year today, and according to 365 Tao by Deng Ming Tao, the word on day 161 is truth. We always like the truth, so this is going to be a great reading today. So grab your book, grab your journal and something to write with. Find that nice, quiet and comfy place where you're not going to be disturbed for the next 15 minutes or so while we read together. Be grounded, present here and now. Open up your book to page 161 and let's start reading together on the subject of truth. There are 3 levels to truth: experience, reasoning, and knowing. All other assertions should be rejected. The first type of truth is experience. Once you have experienced something, you know it. No person can persuade you otherwise. The second type is truth gained by reasoning. In this case, the truth cannot be immediately verified because the subject is too small, like an atomic particle, or too large, like the movement of the planets through time, or too abstract, like ideas. Something may be true, but its truth is borne out by analysis rather than physical testing. Either of these 2 types of truths has a range of validity. They are relative. Therefore, though truths are superior to falsehood, opinions, beliefs, and superstition, they each have limits. There is a third type of truth that is different from those 2. This is the way of direct spiritual knowing. Wholly internal, this mode is the direct experiencing of truth through the opening of higher faculties. Meditation gives one perceptions of absolute certainty. There is no doubt or need of other investigations. This knowledge is beyond words, descriptions, and rationalization. In fact, one must be careful not to let the fruits of one's meditations pass into the realm of rationalization. This will subject you to the relativity of external truths and ruin your confidence. To avoid doubts and conflicting opinions, followers of Tao keep their revelations secret. Then, what is known directly is absolutely yours. An interesting passage to think about the concept of the truth, and it's interesting to think that it's separated into 3 different levels. And I love this first sentence here. Once you have experienced something, you know it. That's your truth, right? And this is also a really important part of life, is going out and having experiences. It's no good just reading about something in a book. Of course, I mean, that's not true. It's good to read about things in books. It's great to be intellectually intelligent, but as we keep saying here, you have to be book smart, but you've also got to be street smart. You've got to go out. Of course, you have to, learn and study and read. That's important, but you have to go out in life and have experiences, because when you've experienced something for yourself, you know it to be true. So I encourage you to go out and do that today. Go out and have experiences. Go out and have these experiences throughout your day that acknowledge your truth. And, perhaps at the end of today, rather than journaling this morning, or you could do both, you could journal this morning and you could journal at night, you could reflect on your day, on the experiences that you had, on the truths that were revealed to you by getting out in life and living and having experiences. As it says here, once you have experienced something, you know it. And when you know it to be true. So I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day on day 161 of the year. Thank you so much for being here. It's always so lovely to start the morning with you. And I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. And I will check in with you tomorrow.